Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn Trần Trâm Anh. I'm now half in teacher Tandem 2 primary school. The thing I'm going to talk about is a project that I'm currently doing. The project that I'm currently doing is related to succulents, which is the type of flower you see here, and batteries. My first intention was to plant some of the succulent petals, like you see here, since the flowers will sprout from the petals. But then I remember I had once collected used berries that I have into a plastic jar and then treated it for a succulent. So I thought, so many people don't know how berries can be very harmful to the environment. So why don't I tell them that they should throw away the used berries they have into garbage cans and trash cans. I could tell them that they should keep the used berries they have into a plastic jar like this, and when they have enough, they could trade it to me for a succulent or two. Now, I'm going to introduce you briefly to a battery. A battery has 7 components. The most dangerous part is a small amount of mercury inside it, known as mercury battery. Mercury batteries is in our everyday object. It's very dangerous and can cause a lot of environmental damage, so it was banned in many countries. When mercury leaks into the air, it turns into a gas. You can't see, hear, or even smell this gas. Just a small dose of this can cause extreme headache and makes breathing harder. And if a lot gets into your body, well, then I can say it's the end of you. Now that we learned the downside of batteries, you might be wondering what I would do with the batteries that I receive. So the answer is that I will give it to a company that will recycle it. That is one idea of how to recycle it. Another is that you can collect the batteries yourself and give it to the company to recycle. Now, the last thing I'm going to tell you is that about the succulent I got and my progress with my project. The first thing is that, do you know that you don't need to water a succulent much? Yes, it is true. You only need to water them about once a week. Also, do you know that succulent will grow much faster in the winter and the summer? Yes, that is true as the thing, the first one. That's why, to me, they look much pretty in the winter too. Like this one in this green heart-shaped pot here. In the winter, it's got a green tint to it instead of all of them being all different shades of green like this. It's not as pretty as many colors. Don't you agree? Now, I started this project last year. So far, I haven't been able to trade any batteries, but I have been able to plant some succulents. Like this one, as you see here, it's really tiny. Some of them have sprouted, but some of them haven't. Like this big one, it haven't sprouted. Do you notice the first one, the one that sprouted? It's really small, right? So it's really small because succulent takes a lot of time to grow. So that's all I have to talk about my project about succulents and batteries. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.